After years, perhaps decades of building, every founder begins to think about the same thing: the exit. For many, especially those in the baby boomer generation, retirement isn't just about stopping. It's about receiving the true value of what you've created. But most owners are trapped, buried in the day-to-day operations, leaving millions in margin and value on the table. Imagine the surprise and the gift of realizing your business is worth significantly more than you ever dreamed possible. It's not just a change in operations, it's life-changing. What if that same business could be worth 3 to 5 times more? That's the real prize, and it's closer than most owners think. We implement the technology and infrastructure that removes you from the day-to-day. We grow your EBITDA, increase your multiple, and turn your company into a lean, profit-driven machine. Your employees focus on high-value work, while the mundane and repetitive tasks are streamlined and consistent. This is the foundation of a lucrative exit. Running a modern business has become dramatically more complex. Customers expect more, employees need better systems, and founders are expected to make every decision. Growth creates opportunity, but it also creates complexity that quietly steals the freedom that inspired you to build in the first place. Every generation has its defining moment. We are in one now. The way companies operate is evolving, not because business has changed, but because the capabilities available to us have changed. Technology is now capable of removing the repetitive, improving communication, and giving leaders the visibility they've always needed. The companies that recognize this shift early won't spend the next decade trying to catch up. They'll spend it leading, because the businesses that define the future won't just work harder, they'll operate smarter. This is an absolute game changer, a life-changing transition from being trapped in your business to being rewarded for its true potential. So the question isn't whether business will continue to change. The question is, are you ready for the lucrative exit you've worked so hard to build? Every founder starts with a vision, but somewhere along the way, we get caught up. We forget about our most priceless asset, the one thing we can never buy more of: time. We build these companies to create freedom, but often the business ends up owning us. What if you could reclaim 10 or even 20 hours every single week? By being more efficient, our system saves you that time so you can use it for what actually matters: living, family, and self-care. It's about building a business that serves your life, not the other way around. We've all been there, working 18-hour days, facing arguments at home because we're never truly present, and missing those quality moments with the people we love. That friction isn't just exhausting, it's the invisible ceiling limiting your business and your life. But what if our system could get you to work less while actually making more? Imagine a much more lucrative exit, a business so well-oiled it's worth more to a buyer because it doesn't need you to run. That wouldn't just be a business success, it would be an absolute life-changing event. As complex as it's become to run a business today, there are outstanding solutions to make it so much less stressful and more efficient. At the end of the day, you don't want to be a slave to what you've built. You want balance, control, and precision. Our system helps you work smart, not hard, creating a business that scales with profit, not more of your time. Our systems help you squeeze out more and be rewarded more for all your hard efforts in an impressively short amount of time. The return isn't just incremental, the return is exponential. So what happens when we stop asking people to do more and start asking our businesses to operate better? For years, I kept coming back to one question: what if growth didn't have to create more complexity? What if every department, every employee, every customer interaction worked together as one connected system? Not because people were working harder, but because the business was designed to grow your EBITDA and company multiple. That's the idea behind SV Growth. Not another app, not another dashboard, not another disconnected piece of software. A better operating model, one that brings together communication, processes, and customer experience. Operations, leadership, visibility, automation, and modern technology into one connected system. When your business operates as one connected system, it's like having a perfect C-level team ensuring no money is left on the table. Execution becomes more consistent. You work less in the day-to-day while your business runs leaner and more profitable. Customers receive a better experience. Technology shouldn't replace great people. It should eliminate the repetitive work that prevents great people from doing what they do best. Serving customers, building relationships, and preparing your business for a more lucrative valuation and exit. That's where real leverage begins, not by adding more complexity, but by removing it. When complexity disappears, leadership becomes clearer. And that's when a business truly begins to scale and become more profitable. People often ask me, why build SV Growth? The answer has never been about technology. Technology changes, tools evolve, software comes and goes. But great businesses have always been built on the same foundation. Clear leadership, great people, strong systems, consistent execution. The companies that endure aren't the ones chasing every new trend. I keep catching myself saying over and over, had I had access to these tools in the past while running my previous companies, I would have worked less, made more profits, and had a much higher multiple and valuation. Considering my companies would rely on systems, not so much me or humans, and that right there is gold. Because it's not just about building a better business. It's about getting the absolute most out of what you've already built. With less work and more efficiency, the return on your already put efforts becomes exponential, and it happens in a very short amount of time. You get more out of your business and more out of life. That's what SV Growth was created to help businesses do. Not replace people, empower them. Not add more software. Remove unnecessary complexity. Not simply help companies grow. Help them grow with clarity, with consistency, and with confidence. And more time building people, serving customers, creating opportunities, and shaping the future of their companies. If you've watched this far, thank you, because it tells me something. It tells me you care about building something meaningful, not just a bigger business, but a better one. Every company is different. Every leadership team is different. Every challenge is different. That's why we don't believe in one-size-fits-all solutions. We start with a conversation, founder to founder. We take the time to understand how your business operates, where complexity is slowing you down, where opportunities exist, and whether we genuinely believe we can help. If we can, we'll show you exactly what we'd recommend. If we can't, we'll tell you that too. Because our mission isn't to sell software. Our mission is to help businesses become more organized, more efficient, more valuable, and prepared for whatever comes next. If that vision resonates with you, I'd welcome the opportunity to have a conversation, founder to founder. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you being here. I look forward to meeting you.